Have you ever noticed something strange about quiet people? In a room full of loud voices, jokes, and constant talking, there's always that one person sitting quietly in the corner. They're not trying to be the center of attention. They're not interrupting anyone. They're just watching, listening, observing everything, and most people completely ignore them. But here's the truth that many people don't realize. Quiet people are often the most dangerous people in the room. Not dangerous in a violent way, but dangerous in a psychological and strategic way. Because while everyone else is busy talking, they're busy learning. While others are reacting emotionally, they're thinking calmly. And that gives them an advantage most people never see coming. Today we're going to explore 5 powerful reasons why quiet people are so dangerous. And make sure you watch until the end, because the last reason is the most important one. If you miss it, you'll miss the biggest secret behind the power of quiet people. Let's start. In today's world, people often believe that the loudest person is the strongest, the one who talks the most, the one who dominates conversations, the one who always has something to say. But history and psychology tell us something very different. Some of the most intelligent, powerful, and successful people in the world are actually very quiet. They don't waste energy trying to impress others. Instead, they use their silence as a tool, and that silence allows them to notice things most people completely miss. When you understand how quiet people think, you begin to realize something important. Silence isn't weakness. Sometimes, silence is power. Let's break down why. Part 1. Quiet people observe everything. The first reason quiet people are dangerous is simple. They observe everything. When people talk a lot, they reveal a lot about themselves, their opinions, their emotions, their weaknesses. But quiet people rarely give that information away. Instead, they listen carefully. They notice body language. They notice tone of voice. They notice small details others ignore. While others are focused on speaking, quiet people are focused on understanding. And the more information you have about people, the more powerful you become. That's why many strategic thinkers prefer silence, because knowledge is power. Part 2. Quiet people think before they act. Most people react instantly. Someone says something offensive, they respond emotionally. Someone criticizes them, they react immediately. But quiet people are different. They pause. They think. They analyze the situation before responding. This gives them a huge advantage, because emotional reactions often lead to mistakes, but thoughtful responses lead to better decisions. Quiet people often take time to process information deeply, and that makes their actions far more precise and effective. They may not speak often, but when they do, their words usually matter. Part 3. Quiet people are emotionally strong. Another reason quiet people can be dangerous is their emotional control. Many people struggle to control their emotions. Anger, frustration, jealousy. These emotions can easily take over, but quiet people often develop strong emotional discipline. They don't feel the need to react to every situation. They can stay calm even when others are losing control. And when you stay calm in chaotic situations, you gain an incredible advantage, because calm thinkers make smarter decisions. While others panic, quiet people stay focused, and that's what makes them powerful in difficult situations. Part 4. Quiet people are independent thinkers. Quiet people often spend a lot of time thinking, reflecting, analyzing ideas. This creates something very valuable: independent thinking. They are less influenced by social pressure. They don't follow the crowd just to fit in. Instead, they form their own opinions, and this allows them to see possibilities others never consider. Many great innovators and creators were quiet thinkers, because creativity often grows in silence. When you're not distracted by constant noise, your mind has space to explore deeper ideas, and that's where powerful ideas are born. Part 5. Quiet people are unpredictable. The fifth reason quiet people can be dangerous is unpredictability. People often underestimate quiet individuals. They assume quiet means weak, or shy, or incapable. But this assumption can be a huge mistake, because when someone doesn't talk much, others don't know what they're thinking. They can't predict their plans. They can't read their strategy. And unpredictability creates power. When people underestimate you, you gain an advantage they never see coming. Hidden truth. But here's the hidden truth most people never realize. Quiet people aren't dangerous because they want to hurt others. They're powerful because they master something most people never learn. They master self-control. They don't need constant attention. They don't need validation from others. They are comfortable with their own thoughts. And this creates deep confidence. A confidence that doesn't need to shout. A confidence that doesn't need to prove anything. Because true strength is often quiet. The loudest person in the room may look powerful, but the quiet observer often understands the room better than anyone else. So what does this mean for you? It means silence is not weakness. Sometimes the most powerful move you can make is simply to observe, to listen more than you speak, to think before reacting, to stay calm when others panic. When you start practicing these habits, something powerful happens. You begin to see patterns in people. You understand situations more clearly, and your decisions become smarter and more strategic. After watching this video, you'll be able to use silence as a strength. You'll learn to observe more, think deeper, and respond with purpose instead of emotion. And that alone can change how people see you. Because the truth is, the quietest person in the room is often the one who understands the most. And the person who understands the most usually holds the real power. So the next time you see a quiet person in the room, remember this. They might not be speaking, but they're probably thinking 3 steps ahead.